Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are 5 minutes into this past 5 minutes past 8 p.m. and this is the Alternative Voice. Welcome. And I know you've really waited for our guest tonight, but just to start with, how is your weekend? How are you doing? And where are you watching us from? Yes, join us, and I can see there are a number of those who've joined us live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much for always returning here. And if you're new, kindly remember to subscribe and also to follow the Alternative Voice across all social media platforms. Tonight, we are talking to one amazing journalist and one who is so much experienced on matters sports. So she's called Caren Kibbett, and Caren Kibbett is our guest tonight. Where you tuned in from? So welcome, and this is the story of one Miss Caren Kibbett. We'll be getting various views and also questions across the country and also abroad. We'll be getting some sentiments from India, where we'll be joined live by one Daniel Jaka to tell us how are things in India as far as sports are concerned. And Benedict CI is already here as always. Thank you very much, Benedict, for always returning. And tonight, our guest is one. Yes, our guest is one Caren Kibbett, and Caren Kibbett is here with us tonight just to shed more light on her story. So I want to add Caren Kibbett. We've really waited for Caren Kibbett to be here, and I know there she is. Yes. And that's our guest tonight. Caren.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm
Good
so
evening.
sorry I am late. Good evening to you. Thank you so
Welcome.
much for having me on your show. Though I was late, I'm so sorry.
Hata hapo kama tunaona tu ni kupiga sherehe. Hatutangazi. So Caren, welcome. This is the Alternative Voice. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us live on Facebook as well as Twitter and YouTube, welcome. And we're having this discussion tonight. And we just want to mark you present. Where are you tuned in from? Just type there on the comment section. Yes, tell us, are you in Nairobi? Are you in Kapedo? Are you in Marakwet? Where the queen from Marakwet will be representing you in this program tonight, and that's Caren Kibbett. Are you from Nandi? The entire Rift Valley Nation, they are here. We have Paul Kinuthia, who is from Soi, Tayari Akwapa, and others who are still joining us from Nairobi, Kenya, Caroline Omolo, and all those people are there. Thank you very much. And we want to know, where are you tuned in from? This is the story of Caren Kibbett. Welcome. This is the Alternative Voice. Caren, karibu.
Asante sana. I'm so humbled to be here. You've been doing an amazing job, and it's such an honor being part of, your baby, the Alternative Voice.
Yes, and thanks so much for accepting the invite. I know it's something that you've planned for quite some time, I think for months, and I'm glad finally we are here as the Alternative Voice, and we are glad to have you. And straight into this discussion tonight, we want to know, who is Caren Kibbett. Some people might just be seeing you as a Man U fan who we all share the same title tonight. Yes, others might just know you as a ardent Man United fan, and now we would just like to know Caren Kibbett, Ninani. Where did you go to school growing up? How did you find yourself in Nairobi? How did you find yourself in the field of journalism? Yes.
Actually, niliingia chini ya maji social media after Man U tulichapa finally. But my name is Caren Kibbett. I'm a very young girl, and I went to school in Peace Junior Academy right in Nairobi, Ngumo to be precise. And after I finished my primary education, I went to Singore Girls High School, which is in Iten, the city of champions. Most of my classmates were runners. They're getting lots of millions from running. Sisi mguu zetu sijui zilifanyiwa nini.
Wait, they are runners or they are athletes?
Oh, Oh, they're athletes. Oh my God, listen.
Kumbuka kuna watu kutoka Homa Bay County wana watch na wangependa sana that point to be specific.
But heri kusema runners kuliko mkimbizi.
Yes, Karen.
Yeah, and I enjoyed my high school because now it was really eye-opening. I met amazing friends. To date, I am still friends to many of my high school classmates. And from there, I joined the University of Nairobi, where I pursued a BA in broadcast production. And it's actually through high school where I knew that I wanted to be a journalist, seriously. Though also in primary, I knew about it. So, yeah.
So Karen, growing up, and some people might be saying when you're young, you wanted to become either something different. Was it your case as a student?
No.
People down there, what did you want to become, or was it straightforward?
It was straightforward for me. I wanted to be a journalist from day one, and in high school, that's when it really became strong. To some point, even when my mom came for Parents' Day, the principal personally told my mom she will be on TV one day. So by then I didn't understand, So in Form 2, we only had a debate club in school, and debate, we were not given the opportunity to do what journalists do mostly, because them it was about this building the law career. So in Form 2, I formed a club. I was the founder and president of a club called Press Club, and I got my classmates to help me, and together we formed the club. And till now, Cleo, I boast. It is because of my club that Singore Girls High School have a school anthem. It is because of my club that we had the first school magazine called Trigger. We had the first school newsletter. And by the time I was clearing Form 4, the club was rich in euros, not Kenya shillings.
What magic did you do? What magic did you do at that tender age?
I was I'm a go-getter. I want something done, I do it. So, and I was also the entertainment prefect. So it was easy for me because wazungu walikuwa kikuja shule. I was the first to be approached. So I could market my club to them, and I tell them what we do and the funds we need, and they could leave as funds, So it was quite interesting, and it was through that I now knew and confirmed that I really wanted to be a journalist. It was so serious, Cleo, because every Friday and Monday in the parade, we presented news.
So after every event over the weekend, you come back to school and you're the person presenting this news.
Yes. If it was not me, we used to rotate in the club, But over the weekend, we gather news, we put it all down, and then now on Monday and Friday, it is presented. And it was so interesting because now, Mbaka, we had a desk and a table and a chair. Tunabeba mbele ya parade. And we read this news. So my classmates were simply amazing because they helped me realize that vision, And I didn't know nikitoka that now it will come alive, like really, that I would actually be on screen, So I thank God for the foundation that I had, because it gave me confidence to now actually do what I did while I was at K24.
Yes, and that brings us to a very interesting part. Now you are part to the actual journalism. Many people say journalism is not a place where you wake up one day and you find yourself on TV. I know every person has a story, and that's why we are here, for you just to be an inspiration to those people who are tuned in tonight. So your journey as Caren Kibbett, how was it before you got into the limelight? Because you've worked with amazing people. If you go to your pages, you'll see you had the opportunity to be with Betty Charlo,
Oh
Sean
yes.
Osipo. We have the other sports journalists in now.
Wanjiko Mwenda,
Wanjiku
Tony
Mwenda.
Kwalanda. Tony
Yes.
Kwalanda.
Tony Kwalanda amepata shout out kweli kweli hapa ndani ya The Alternative Voice. So how was it?
Oh my
How was
God.
it right from that stage?
It was not easy. Okay, let me just be honest. My story is purely God. Because I wouldn't say in my family there's anyone who pursued journalism and they are actually in the field right now. So ati wanisaidie ndo nipate kazi. I literally started from scratch. I was still in school and I got into K24 through internship. Clear nilichapa hiyo internship for 1.5 years with no pay.
Na unaishi Nairobi?
No, naishi Nairobi. Hey, it was not easy, but I thank God because I had an amazing team and amazing leaders and amazing mentors, courtesy of Torome Tirike, who was our boss, Tony Kwalanda, Wanjiko Mwenda, Sean Osimbo. They really helped me. Wanjiko Mwenda literally held me. Caren, you must know how to edit. Caren, you must know how to write sports stories. This is not how you write. This is how you write. This is not how you present. This is how you present. This is not how you report. This is how you report. This is the language for athletics. This is the language for football. This is the language for basketball. You know, when you go out to the field, this is what you look for. This is a waste of time. This is not a waste of time. This is how you should structure your stories. These are the type of stories you should be looking for. She literally held me. Yani, me, I used to write compositions before I knew how to write it, to write a good sports script. That team did a lot. So at times, you may be good, but if people around you are not willing to help you, then you won't even give 100%. But the moment where you just have little potential and you have an amazing team around you, then boom, you're able to give 100%. You know, so I thank God for that particular team, because if it was not for them, Caren Kibbett could have maybe not happened, you know. And Tony Kwalanda, so you know, Tony had a lot of shows. He was doing Sports Hub, and it was through Tony that I got to anchor, because he was like, alikuwa anatupa deep sea. Caren, leo you're not reporting. Come in studio with me. And that's just how I started. And then for me even to anchor with Betty, it was Tony Kwalanda who was given the show. So you remember when K24 was having the huge relaunch?
Relaunch, yes.
Tony Kwalanda is the one who was given to do the 9 p.m. sports show and also the segment Bet with Betty. And it was still a miracle, because in December, when we are at that point of the shifts, Tony Kwalanda alienda holiday, and it's Friday. He is supposed to be on TV, but ako Western anakula kuku, you know. And Caren and Caren just happened to be in studio. No, I was not in studio. I was in the office, and actually nilikuwa nimemaliza shift yangu, and it was the first day of the next shift, but sikuwa nimemaliza kuedit feature yangu. So I said, let me just come in and edit this feature story, then I now go on my holiday. Then my boss Torome Tirike tells me, Caren, you're going on air because Tony Kwalanda is not here. Hey, my hair, my dress, I had now to put everything together, and that's how I started doing 9 p.m. news. So Mimi, my story is just God. Hiyo kutupa deep sea, and now Caren Kibbett happened, you know. But to everybody, my story is purely about when God gives you an opportunity, grab it and do your best. I doubted myself in the beginning, But somebody like Betty Kialo, I remember my first 9 p.m. Bulletin. She really encouraged me. She was like, Caren, you got this. Just be comfortable. And through her, that 9 p.m. bulletin, I didn't even know how I finished it, So it's in every field, in every place you are, if you're given an opportunity, do not talk much. Do not complain. Do not do what? Take that opportunity, and you never know, that opportunity could push you to your next level, because that's what it did to me. And that even changed my contract in the company, because now I had a different cheap contract,
And now, Caren, before we get to the contract, we would like to get a view. Before Caren Kibbett got this contract, I know there were so much challenges, and we have a number of those people are tuned here. They want to know what are these challenges, and for you, a female sports journalist. I know that's a tag that people should not put there. We're in a society where both gender have a space, and you have that equal opportunity to share whatever thing you have to do. And you being a female journalist, if you allow me to use that for tonight, how was the industry? How was the industry as a female journalist? Because at that first point, there are those things that come with you being a female journalist, and I know they'll ask for you to scale to a point of being an anchor amidst men in the industry. Wanasema kuna mchezo chafu inachezwa na hapo. Andy Ngeno ametuma ujumbe, anasema msalimiwe sana.
Hey, salimia Andy sana. Oh my God, I was told that I slept with I don't know which boss ndio nikafika to be an anchor. I do not know. Women, it is possible for women to actually just work clean and go to whatever high position that it is that they want to. So for me, there were so many challenges, but having Wanjiko Mwenda by my side, I was able to conquer a lot, because she was literally my big sister. She could tell me, you see this colleague here? Huyu atakukatia. Make sure you say no. Huyu atakufanyia hivi. Make sure you say no. This one will try and use you to do his work for him. Make sure you say no. So for me, I thank God mine wasn't so rough, because I already found farm women in the industry. So I guess for Wanjiko Mwenda and Sean Osimbo, though it was difficult, because now they came when women were actually just starting out being in the sports industry. Me, I came when they were already there. They already knew the ups and downs. They knew if you do this, this is a trap. If you do this, you will prosper. So I thank those women so much for having stood with me. But there were so many challenges, because especially the intellectual being, because I loved athletics, and now you're a woman, you don't know much about football. Now men will underrate you. If you don't know football, then where we see sports journalist, now you have to know football for you to prove that you're really a sports journalist. Yet people don't want to appreciate that you excel in another sport, because it's not a must for you to know all the sports for you to now say you're a sports journalist. You must excel in some, don't be a master of all and a master of none, So it was for the men sasa, which it will still continue. They will see you as a sex object, because they'll say, Caren alifika hapo juu ya curves zake, juu ya mwili yake, So it is something, it's so real, but it's how you carry yourself, know yourself, what you can do and what you cannot do, have principles and standards, so that people cannot take advantage of you in the industry, and be kind, and just be kind. Because for me, interacting with people in the field really helped me a lot. Mbakata, if I didn't go out for a function and I called somebody, kindly send me footage. Footage ilikuwa inatumwa because Caren once helped me. Caren met me in a certain function and she actually just said hi. You know,
Wow.
you just smiled at somebody. Hi, you're good? Yes. How is work? Work is good. And you went. So somebody just knows, msichana hana vituko mob. And you make a phone call, I need footage, kindly help me this ilikuwa inakuja. So I thank God it was an amazing 3.5 years at K24 that I'm still reaping the benefits of that 3.5 years up to now, you know. So I thank God for all that I did and all that I achieved while at K24, because it even made me travel abroad. You know, I went to cover international sports in the UK, in Morocco, you know, so it was quite something. And I also got to join an international sports association called the AIPS, which now brings all the sports journalists across the world together. And here I was a small girl, and you see, I got to really achieve a lot. So I thank God for those 3.5 years that I spent at K24 as a sports journalist. And the challenges, hakuna kazi haina challenge. Unaona? So you have to be smart, rise above those challenges, and stop small talk. Stop pettiness. Unaona, mushene haisaidi. Rise above that. Be professional in whatever you do. Make friends. Be kind. Do your job, and God will elevate you. Because me, Cleo, it was just God. I can't tell you how, because I anchored on Prime TV for just 1 year. How that 1 year escalated to what Caren Kibbett became. It was, I can't say it was me or anybody, because if it was up to a human being, Caren could have never been had. So it is just God. Yeah.
Wow. What a story. And at times I do come up with questions and I ask, and tonight I just want to listen to Caren Kibbett. And there are a number of those people are tuned in across the country, and even abroad. We have ZMD who is tuned from Canada, and we have a number of people who are coming in, and they have their questions. There is a game that was to go on that I think is on hold now, and that's
Okay.
the news we're getting from Karakacha Leni about Christian Eriksen, about him collapsing in the field some minutes ago, and our thoughts. You being a sports journalist and also a sport enthusiast, we send our thoughts and prayers to the family and the team as well. So we have a number of questions here, and I thank everyone who is joining us live on Facebook and YouTube. This is the Alternative Voice. Talking of Sean Osimbo is here, and she said, Tuko. And you can imagine with the voice of Sean, Tuko. Yes.
Don't forget to add the screams.
Yes. You must just feel her presence everywhere she goes, and that's Sean Osimbo. Gabriel Simiu tuned in from Bungoma Kandui. A good job. Thank you very much, Gabriel Simiu. And we have Zedi Mdi, who is tuned all the way from Canada. And we have those who are asking questions. Hapo kwa challenges, naona watu wengi wanajaribu media lakini hawapati mwanya. Mtu huomoka aje, dear Caren? A question from Alex Nsate. And just to add on that question, Caren, if you'll answer it, is it true hiyo kitu wanasema mchezo chafu? If you are a lady, you use your curves to scale all these heights? Because watu wengine wanasema media is all about the looks.
Hey, unajua ile mwili uko nayo ndo uko nayo. You cannot change your body unless now you decide to go do other stuff. But is it worth it? It is basically just being kind. Smile, on TV and have your facts right, because some of the best journalists on TV, ukiangalia sura vizuri, kuna so many women uko nje wameshinda of beauty, but because they are smart, they are eloquent, they know how to deliver the message to people, and the professionalism that they show, they have made it in the industry. It is not about beauty. It is not about beauty. How many beautiful ladies are not on screen today? There are so many.
Quite a number.
There are quite a number who are very beautiful, brown, dark, whatever the color. Unaona, curves, figure 8. Unaona, huko nyuma kuna curve kali, but they're not but they're not on screen. So it is basically, if God wants you to be there, you will be there. If he doesn't want you to be there, you won't be there. Because also you saw in the newsroom, there are so many beautiful women, but they never made it to TV, So it's basically what, I think it's just God. If you're meant to be there, you'll be there. If you're not meant to be there, you'll be somewhere else where you're meant to be. And let's embrace all body types. Let's accept the fact that there'll be someone with a flat stomach, someone with a stomach, someone with no ass, and someone who will have a big one. There's someone who will be light, there's someone who will be dark, but we are all beautiful. On TV, it's all about what do you have to relay to somebody. Because how many beautiful women have been on screen and they actually speak nothing? They face a lot of criticism. Sasa huyu, they're called what? Beauty with no brains.
So, bimbos.
Bimbos, So if you have the brains first. If you have the brains, people will automatically fall in love with you, however you look. So feed your brain. Feed. And people will always accept you the way you are. Have an amazing personality, a warm personality. Sidharau watu. That's why Betty Kialo is loved by many people. Meet her on the street. She will, the smile utachapiwa hapo,
If you're not strong enough, utachanganyikiwa.
Utachanganyikiwa, So be warm Caren, to people. Your personality should be amazing.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us live on Facebook and YouTube, and you are here wondering who is our guest tonight, is one Caren Kibbett. Just join us on the comment section. Tell us what question would you like Caren Kibbett to answer. Kuna watu hivi walikuja inbox, including Ken Muga of Ramogi FM, Andy Ngeno, all those people said they must make it tonight, and they are here with us tonight, and they're just here saying, hi, Caren. Kuna watu wanataka kusema hi, na walisema, wanatuma salamu na pesa ngapi. Yes. They are here. Some of them I understand can't comment. Salamu za Jason Kagini. Kagini tayari comment yake tumeweza kusoma. Now, before we get to Jason Sagini, who is also a sports journalist, we have this.
I know Sagini. Msalimie sana. He's doing an amazing work. I watch his online Facebook show.
At work with Sagini, and you can as well follow him at Jason Sagini up on Facebook and YouTube. Ilupate content yake nzuri sana. We have Joseph Musakali. This is one guy who mentors a number of journalists in this industry, and he is my lecturer from Moi University. And he's saying, I've been her fan all this time. A smile brings warmth to sports news. Mwalimu.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll be back soon. Don't ask
and
me,
I told
but
you,
I'll be back soon.
We are waiting. We are waiting for your comeback, yes. Caren. And I know it will be great. It will be great. Yeah. And we can take this moment to get some questions and comments from the viewers across social media platforms. Kosgei Valentine. Wow, congratulations, Calvin. You're always the best. Joshua Boit. awesome to listen to a young fellow journalist. Joshua is joining us live from India. Yes.
Ah.
And we have David Plimo tuning in from Nairobi.
Ah, that's my cousin. That's my cousin.
Ah, ni cousin ama ama ni cousin.
Ni cousin.
Sawa. Jason Sagini, mpe salam suyu binti. Allow me to ask sports fans to pray for Christian Eriksen, who just collapsed on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yes, so we pray for him, for his the update is that he's stable, and we continue praying for him. We have Francis Maina tuned in, Leah Shanice. Asante sana. Margaret Ondicho, you are set up to go places, mtoto wetu.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Caren, when you Arsenal,
yes.
We amekuja na uchokozi.
Wewe, kwera. Mimi wa Man.
Yes, Mimi Bree, salimia Caren. She really inspires me. Pia, ask her if she knew issue sports, ama she grew in the industry. How was it? Learning on the job, or you came in with the knowledge already?
I had the passion, but I mostly grew in the industry. So don't mind if you don't know anything. You can learn on the job. As long as you have the passion and the determination, you will always get it right.
Great. ZMD, who is still from Canada, who is tuned in, Upper. Thank you very much. Na Mary V. Andenyi, learning every day. I love the show. Thank you very much, Mary IV, for always being here. Shiro Kim, Caren, unaongea poa.
Watu, thank you.
Keep safe. Watching from my bedroom. Thank you very much, Shiro. And we have Kagigo. Sanitize. We have Kagigo Malinda, who is tuned from Mwanza, Tanzania, who is always our returning subscriber here. Asante sana, Gigs, for returning here on our channel as the Alternative Voice. Kuna other comments from our viewers. We have this question from Sarah Njeri. Wow, my daughter. Glory be to our God. Grateful to see and hear you, Mama. Love you. From Sarah Njeri.
Thank you so much.
Jason Sagini, Tusker FC well represented here. Klabu ya nguvu. Wewe ni fan wa timu gani?
Ambia Sagini atoke hapa. Najua kile ameona.
Una support timu gani locally?
Gor.
Serikal.
Ambia Sagini acha kuwatch. Najua kile ameona.
Yes, we have Justina Kageni. Great show. Thanks, Justina, for tuning in. And we have Joshua Boyd with a question. Is there a future in journalism, Caren?
Yes. Though digitally. You have to know how to produce your content digitally. Don't just stick to TV.
Great. You must be diverse. Create that content outside your broadcast journalism. Bring her back.
I'll be back soon. I hope you people will support me.
Tunasubiri actually, Caren. A number of those people are sending their messages. They were like, where did Caren go? And I know that's a story that was all over the country when the purge landed. And we would like to know, as we progress on this discussion tonight, because we are almost coming to the end of it, when Caren, you will be able to explain to us how was that experience? Some people take things differently. How did you manage? How did you cope up with that situation that happened somewhere last year?
It wasn't easy, but it was an eye-opener. Whatever field you are in, make sure you get more than one salary avenue, because us, we depended on the salary that came from K24. So after we were fired, you're like, what is the backup plan? God, where am I going to get my money from? But at least it was a blessing in disguise, because now my mind opened up and I was able now to venture into other bigger and greater stuff, and I am much stronger right now. I am much more sharper. The things I am doing now, I could have never have done them if I was still back still in the media, So it was a blessing in disguise. Guys, tafuteni different. If you're able to do 2 or 3 things at a go, please do it, so that in case don't stick to one salary. Ikiisha, what will you do? If God gives you the strength and the opportunity to handle more than two things, please do, because at the end of the day, where's yomba watu pesa? Utaomba nani pesa? Hata ukiomba mtu 1 month ashachoka na wewe. So please, if God gives you the strength and the brains to handle more than 2 jobs, please do it, so that you can secure huku na huku. Hii ikiisha, you have this. Hii ikiisha, you have this. Hii ikienda chini, hii imeshikilia. So that is the eye-opening bit of that particular sucking that we went through. So it was a blessing in disguise, and I actually thank them for whatever they did to me and most other people, because now what people are doing is way better than what we were doing.
Okay, Caren, on the same topic, I know we won't take really much time on that discussion, but we want to reflect more on your relationship with these friends that were there with you the time you had this job at K24 and also after. How was it? Because many a times we get to see friends dropping and you picking up new friends. How was it on your end? And how did you receive it?
Oh, it happens. When you're at work, you create that acquaintance. There are some you become so close with. Na wengine tu ni hi. So those who are really close are still with me right now. When you look hi, we don't talk much, na si ati niko ubaya. People just have to make ends meet, you won't be tight friends to everybody. So those I was tight with, I'm still tight with them till now. Those we were acquaintances. Tukikutana kwa barabara, we will say hi. If I see them doing something on social media, I will support. Kama ni ku repost, kama ni ku comment, kama ni ku watch what they're doing, I will do that. So there was no makasiriko after we parted ways with everybody. So ni ile tu, my tight friends remained. And those we were acquaintances because of job, tukikutana ama kwa simu, ukifikiria mtu unampigia tu, ukiona kitu kwa status una comment, unaona, and life goes on. Yeah, don't burn bridges.
Yeah, and that's how people support each other. You might be wondering why are we saying all this? It's just to inspire you and to say after you've left a place, that's not the end of life, and there's a life that you're supposed to lead, and also
don't
to make
burn
other
bridges.
Yes, hakuna kuchoma bridge. You'll need them coming back or to get to another place some other day. We have JL Empire on YouTube, anauliza hello leo Kibbett anapendeza sana. Just wanna know what motivates her daily in media. I know even if you are out in the planning for the backup, one day you are going to come back stronger than you left. And now, what motivates you on this journey?
No one can beat passion. If it's in you, it's in you. If it is not passion, hata upewe kazi inakulipa 1 million or 2 million. If you don't have the passion and the drive for it, you will fail. But if it's your passion, it is something that you really want to do, you will keep getting better at it. And kesho hata ukiamshwa 3 a.m. to go to the field, you will go, because it is what you love doing. The moment you're doing something you don't love, then you won't even grow. A challenge comes, unaanguka, because you don't know how to find ways of how to jump that hurdle. Nothing beats passion. So for me, it's the passion. So ikiumana, somehow you get to find a way out of it, and you get a solution and do it much better the next time. So passion. Make sure you have a passion in whatever you're doing. If it doesn't make you happy, it is not for you.
If it
And
doesn't make you happy, don't go for it. It's not for you, and those are the sentiments
Ama,
from.
Ama,
Yes.
if 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 you can't do it in your most uncomfortable situation, like me, I love my sleep, but nilikuwa naamkanga kwenda. You see, if you can't go an extra mile to do it, it is not for you.
Watu wa usingizi tuko wengi. Kama unapenda
Tuko
usingizi,
wengi.
hapo kwa comment section sema hallelujah, you'll get over it.
Hallelujah.
Kama unapenda usingizi, tuambie usingizi yako imekufikisha wapi hadi wa leo, na unaendelea vizuri. Daniel Amemba, who is I guess tuning in from Nairobi, what's the most challenging sports coverage moment in your career? Yeah, the blooper like moments. How did you arise from them?
Hey, there's another one. I was covering Gore. Where Apple Archives. Where. They was so rough on me. From that day, mpaka leo sijai cover Gore. And my most challenging sport to cover was cricket. Yeah.
Okay, so cricket, when you went to Morocco, it was for which tournament? Was it volleyball? And how was the experience in another part of the country?
It was amazing.
Of the continent, that is.
That's when you know Kenya tumechezwa. Our sporting facilities ni mchezo. Morocco are so advanced. Oh my God. I went to cover the All Africa Games. It's like a continental Olympics just for Africa. So all sports were taking place. So I got to cover the athletics. I got to cover volleyball. I covered quite many sports, but I was majorly dwelling in the sports that Kenyan teams were in. That's why I covered Malkia Strikers sana, and they won. The joy of seeing your team winning in a foreign country. Oh my God, Yani, it was amazing. So going out there was an eye opener. And sports should be taken seriously in Kenya because the equipment, the infrastructure out there is simply amazing.
Great. And that's
the message.
Yes,
maybe
Caren.
we could take one more question because I have to go.
Okay, great. We have this question. It's a bit long. As a sports person, on the contrary of a statement. Yeah, Uni Karakacha Lenny, I guess is tuning in from Kakamega. You need not to have knowledge of all sports to be a sports journalist. With my experience of sportsmanship, I believe for you to be a sports journalist, or rather a person in charge of sports, you need advanced knowledge and master of all games. We have journalists who have specialized on specific sports, and I guess that's how best we can support her statement. Do you agree with Lenny Karakata on this?
Find your niche. Don't go running out to cover all sports, and at the end of the day, people can't even identify one particular sport with you. That's why Peter Drury, hautampata athletics you'll find him commentating football. Not that he can't, but Nile, he has chosen football, let you be known for something. Caren was good with athletics. Wanjiko Mwenda was good with athletics. Sean Osimbo was good with football. But haimanishi ati ukipelekwa sport ingine uwezi cover, but be known with something. Don't be a master of all and a master of none. Find your niche. That's why the investigative reporters, parliament reporters, court reporters. Yes, health, environment, wildlife, find your niche. Now, na kuna ule wa comedy, find your strength, but still have knowledge on the others, but have your defining factor, at least with some sports.
Great. Find your niche in everything that you do, and that's the way to go. Caren, so before you go, we have Jessica Musioka. We'll just go through these comments as we bring the show down.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jessica. I know her
You're doing-
personally. Thank you. I love you so
You're
much.
doing us proud, Caren. Congratulations. And we have Kagigo Malida on behalf of Tanzanians. Why is the sports news in Kenya upewa muda mfupi hivyo? Hata kufikisha dakika 3 ni vigumu.
Even my seniors failed to challenge that. How can I? Sports God, hey.
Ndio maana mkapewa jungu la spoti afternoon.
Earth is hard.
This earth is hard. So we have Jerotich Ndiwa. So Caren, we're almost coming to the end. We're just on these last few comments. Jerotich Ndiwa, congrats. Caren, live from Keses, that's in Eldoret.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Immaculate Wino tuned in from Jammu in Nairobi. I enjoyed every bit of the show today. Caren, you are amazing. Alex Onsase. Lumumba Felix, Jason Sagini, ngoja uone kitu Goro wanafanyia hiyo Bidco. Kisa tupatane na hiyo Leopards ili wagwara. Okay. Watu wamekuja na ubaya. Tuko na Moses Mungai who sent this message personally on my DM. Mwambie aseme Mose nimekuhata. What made her be a sports journalist? Mose alishajibu hiyo but sema tu at least Mose alale vizuri Caren. Mwambie tu Mose kitu.
It was passion. And I knew what I did not want. That's what made me land in sports. I knew I didn't want to cover politics, and I knew I did not want to cover business. That is why I landed in the sports desk.
Okay, great. Kuna mtu aliuliza kwa inbox, hiyo sitaonyesha screen, alikuja personally akasema uko na brother mdogo? Ama brother?
Yes, he's called Mark, and it's his birthday on Saturday.
Ako tayari kupatana na watu wa Nairobi?
Sijui hata, maybe nitaenda Nigeria.
Kuna Talking of Nigeria, were you in Caren?
No, bado sijafika huko. Nipeleke pole.
Hapo Lumumba Felix anauliza, how can we get you on social media, on your social media platforms?
I'm Caren Kibbett on all platforms. Caren with a double B and double T. Kibbett.
And you can see it rolling down there on that banner kwa screen. Those are our social media handles, Instagram and Facebook. Apparently anatuambia kama anapatikana Twitter ama ameogopa kama rais wetu mtukufu wa Kenya.
No, Twitter nilikuwa suspended. I was dormant. So niko tu but nitarudi. Niko Instagram na Facebook.
Great. Those are the handles there.
Na YouTube.
YouTube pia huko. Nini yako ni gani? Your username on YouTube?
Caren Kibbett.
Caren Kibbett. Follow her. Yeah. She'll be having a great comeback. We can't wait to see you back, Caren.
Thank you. Yes.
And we have Elizabeth Onyango, who is also my choir member hapa in Nairobi. Anasema great show, very inspiring, not only to journalism, but in our daily life, activities and ways of life. Thank you very much, Liz, for tuning hapa ndani ya The Alternative Voice. Jason Sagini, all the best kwa hiyo game, but don't underrate Bidco. Hawa watu wamekuja na mbaya, Caren. Yes.
Ni sawa tu.
And so, Caren, if we are finishing and we'd like to get your last words to everyone and every young girl who is tuned in tonight, and those will be tuning in hours after this show, and years even after tonight, years later, what's your word for them, and how would you like them to approach the field of journalism or in any other profession that they go into?
For me, it's very simple. Put God first. I know it's a cliche, but put God first in everything that you do, because God can actually be your resume. It's not a must to babane na CV kila pahali. God can put you in the mind of somebody and you will get a call. God can commission somebody to refer your name to somebody and you will get a job. God will make your bosses see how you've been working hard and you will get that promotion. So I know imesemwa sana, but please don't take those 3 words for granted. Putting God, put God first, because if it's my story, it is God, purely God. God just opening ways. God just placing the right people in my life, placing them. Basically just sending angels in form of human beings to take me to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. And be kind, always smile. It doesn't cost you. Hii mambo ya kufurafura, unafuria nani? 2020 has taught us quite a lot that life is short, So watu wache makasiriko, be kind, always smile, and put God first, please, because God will make the impossible possible for you.
Great. Be kind, trust in God, and He will make that way for you. What a way to bring our show to an end. Total Lucky C, Jason Sagini, Loyal Albert Wistin from Kapkoi, Moist Bridge, watching live, and we have Beda Otieno joined in late, but I've learned. Thank you. And thank you to you, our amazing guests, and that's our guest tonight, Caren Kibbett. Thank you very much for accepting the invite, and also for accepting to be part of this great family of the Alternative Voice. It's been nice having you tonight, and
thank you
so much. And I would not wish to finish this show without showing you who has been here with us till this time, and that's one Sean Osimbo, your biggest fan. Yes, thanks so much, Sean, for supporting Caren and also holding other people's hands in the industry. And thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen, for sparing this time to be here with us tonight. I've been your host, Cleophas Olwatch. Till next time on Thursday when you get your weekly trends by KK Cedric. Have yourself a blessed night. It's been an honor. Bye-bye. Keep safe.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.